Good morning, Zraza here. Nice Saturday morning. We are gonna go ride Glendora Mountain Road. You've seen it in some of my previous videos. I've never vlogged it. I probably won't talk about it while I'm riding up and down it either, but that's what we're going to do. This road's really fun. It's pretty technical, but it's also kind of only as technical as you want it to be. And in my opinion, it's a pretty chill road to kind of wet your whistle a little bit, dip your toes in on some canyon stuff. And the reason I say that is because it's not really a very good through road, and so you can kind of go as fast or slow as you want, and you're not going to run into very many cars, and mostly bicycles. There's bicycles, lots of bicycles, a good amount of motorcycles there sometimes. You know, you get your Gixxer bros or whoever on their super sports or whatnot, kind of going up and down fast and trying to drag knee and shit. But for the most part, it's a pretty chill road, and what I like about it is there's not a ton of vehicle traffic. And it's I don't know, it's about what, 12 miles up from the bottom to the top. There's like a stopping area, a nice pull-out area right there, or a turnout, and so it's pretty easy. It's not too long. If you're taking your sweet time, it'll take you, I mean, I guess 20 minutes if you really want to go super slow. Normally it takes, I don't know, 12 to 15 minutes to get all the way up to the top. Then you can chill for a few and then head back down again. So it's nice. It's a really easy thing. It's easier for groups too. Sometimes you can have people kind of come and go as they please, as they have time. You know, I'm gonna be a little late, so I'll meet you guys on the second run or whatever. So it's a fun road. It's a fun road. And like I said, it's good. It's a technical road, but if you come and you ride your ride and you do your thing, then you're gonna have a good time on it. And like I said, it's good for beginners, in my opinion. If you take your time, ride your ride, it'll help you learn your motorcycle, and you don't have to worry as much about cars or other stuff, because there aren't hardly any. So I guess that remains to be seen today, but those parts will be coming later anyways. But as you can see, I mean, I'm not riding a canyon carver here by any means. And you know, I go up there and I have a good time riding the old Vstrom. We got guys out there riding a good variety of different kinds of bikes. We've had people on a couple of Harleys, cruisers come out and ride with us. Some sport tourers. I think one gentleman was on a BMW, whatever the touring one, RS 1200 or whatever it is. You know, I ride this. It's a good road. It's a little narrow at times and lots of tar snakes because it's not a busy road, so I'm sure they don't prioritize its maintenance and upkeep. But look at that fog. It's kind of where we're going to be a little bit. Well, we'll see how it is, but it's good. Good temperature so far. It's supposed to be in the 80s or something today. It is also, for the record, October 30th, so 80s and October 30th, not my favorite, and it was cooler earlier in the week and it rained on Monday. So it's kind of the story of old Southern California with the weather sometimes. We always seem to get a last little bit of heat relatively right at the end of October. I remember a few years ago I was working up in the valley, and it was October 20 something, and it was like 106 degrees. And then, you know, right after that we finally got into some fall and winter weather, so it's a little weird, but it happens pretty much every year, so you just kind of learn to deal with it. Hopefully this is working. I splurged and got the media mod for the GoPro Hero 9. I had the like microphone adapter before, and it was acting up. The camera didn't like it very well, or I was doing something wrong, so the camera would shut off, and there might have been some junk in the USB port on the camera or whatever, I don't know. But I mean, the microphone adapter was 40 bucks and the media mod's 80 bucks, and it's got a nice 3.5 millimeter plug on the back for the microphone. It doesn't have any other weird adapter cables that you have to plug in. It just kind of sets into the housing. So I just got it from Amazon yesterday, so I had to reconfigure my helmet a little bit, so hopefully the view looks good, hopefully the sound's good. I did test it a little bit this morning before I came out, so I guess depending on how it goes today will be the unofficial first day review. I know some other vloggers use them. Most notably that I can think of off the top of my head is Itchy Boots. I think she uses the GoPro Hero 9 with the media mod, and I believe she also uses an interior camera, not 100% sure, interior microphone rather, in her helmet, rather than using the built-in microphone. It does have a built-in microphone on it, and one of the other reasons I wanted to get this was because I want to see how this microphone does with some band stuff. Because usually when I record band stuff with these newer GoPros, you know, they've got the more robust, more, well, better really ports on them, like USB-C, so it gives you more options for accessories and stuff like that. So then they, in my opinion, they didn't put as good of a built-in microphone on the GoPro Hero 9 to try and recommend that you get the extra $45 adapter so you can plug in a microphone, or buy the media mod for 80 bucks so you can have a better microphone. So for most of my band stuff, when I only have one camera like available, whether I don't have enough time to set up multiple cameras, or whether there's just not really a place to put multiple cameras, I still use the GoPro Hero 4 Black, because the built-in microphone on the GoPro Hero 4 Black, even after all this time, is still better than the built-in microphone on the GoPro Hero 9. So I use the GoPro Hero 4 for my main sound, and then I can, you know, mix in the GoPro Hero 9 microphone like underneath it for a little extra depth, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But anyways, so the GoPro Hero 4 has a better built-in microphone, so I'm hoping with the media mod, the microphone on it is going to be significantly better, so I can start using the Hero 9 for band stuff if I only have room for one camera, because the sensor and everything on it is just so much better. The color on it's better, and I don't do anything. I don't adjust color or shutter speed, or I don't do any of that fancy shit. I don't have ND filters on here. Like, this is just straight up automatic settings, raw on the GoPro. And the Hero 9 is just leaps and bounds better. And never mind the fact that the Hero 9 has image stabilization, which, from the stuff I've watched of mine so far, it makes a huge difference on the motorcycle when I do my other videos, my kind of time-lapse videos where I speed up the footage, the image stabilization keeps everything a lot more stable. So I'm hoping that's going to work with this GoPro, because I had to move it out from my helmet like this much-ish on an arm, and I'm hoping that's not going to introduce too much vibration and make this footage completely unusable as we go here. So if it does, then I'll have to figure out something else, but the image stabilization on the Hero 9 is pretty good. So, and considering it was non-existent on the Hero 4, so we'll see how everything shakes out here when I get around to editing this footage. So I kind of see it vibrating quite a bit in my field of vision here. So hopefully it's all usable, and I'm not talking to myself for nothing right here. But anyways, it's kind of nice now, right now. Nice and chilly. It's probably in the low 70s, maybe the high 60s right now in this misty fog junk. I'm sure it'll burn off right when we're ready to go, right when we're ready to start going, rather. But the cooler weather sure is nice to ride. I know some people in Arizona are finally being able to start getting out on their bikes a little bit more regularly now that it's not, you know, 90 degrees by 6 a.m. You know, in before it's a dry heat. I don't care. It's hot. I wouldn't be riding in Georgia where it's humid either. See a good amount of motorcycles out this morning. Another one. I don't think we're going to have any first-time meetup people today. Seems like we got mostly old guard coming out. We tried to do this ride last week, and everybody, shit happens. Everybody had something come up late in the week, or on, I think we were trying to do it on Sunday, so Sunday morning everybody had something come up. It happens. So we said, alright, how about Saturday this week? Let's fucking do it. So let's see how it goes. We should have, I don't know, maybe half a dozen people today, depending. You always have some people cruise in at the last minute. So here we go, onto the 210 freeway. This fucker goes from the valley all the way out to the Inland Empire. And the traffic on it in during rush hour is abysmal pretty much the whole way. And like, I don't know if they have shitty paint or something on the carpool lane, but man, sometimes it feels a little sketch at times when you're trying to split, mostly back there in the Pasadena area, but right here it's not a ton better usually. But when all you're trying to do is get home and you feel like the bike's trying to wash out from under you while you're trying to ride on the paint to get past people, like, it sucks. Come on, homie. That's where we're going, up into the misty mountains right there. I'm about to exit the freeway. Into the misty mountains we go. We'll see how it is up there. Shouldn't be too bad. It hasn't rained or anything. Might just Might just still be a little bit of the marine layer lingering. Glendora Mountain Road. If you're in the Southern California area, or you plan to be in the Southern California area at any time, and you've never checked out that road, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It's worth a trip. It's worth a trip if you have time. It's very quick. If you want to just run up it and run down it, you can definitely do that. It'd be, if you don't stop at the top, you get up to the top and you turn right around and you come right back down immediately. You're looking at, depending on how spirited you're riding, probably anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, I would say. That's it. It's quick and dirty. It's pretty scenic because you kind of pop up onto the other side of the mountain, the first mountain. Oh, this is actually a better way to go. Well, thanks GPS. Yeah, I would just definitely recommend it. And if you don't want to do that, you can ride, which is like that way. If you would have gotten off the 210 freeway back there, a couple of ramps on Azusa, and you go north, that takes you to San Gabriel Canyon Road, which is, well, it's closed at the top. So if you ride it all the way through up there, you meet up with Angeles Crest Highway, which is like 75 miles. It goes from like La Cañada all the way across these mountains to the 15, basically, like right below Victorville. So San Gabriel Canyon Road does go through, theoretically. However, it's been closed up near the top for I don't know how long. Why, I don't know. I've never ridden up there, but I've never ridden up that far, rather. But there are a couple of other things up there. I think there's like a shooting range. There's an off-highway vehicle area. There are a few off-road, I guess, like fire trails. It's a good place to go exploring. I've been on one of the fire trails. It's right past the San Gabriel Canyon off-highway vehicle area. It's very beautiful up there too. Definitely, if you've got it, I mean, that's kind of more of a half-day thing, maybe. I don't know. If you ride all the way up until it's closed and turn around and ride all the way back down again, that's a more foot traffic, more vehicle traffic, rather. There are bicycles on there too, but that's more of a road rather than just a, you know, go up and down kind of a deal. But that's also a very, very pretty road. It goes up there. I mean, it doesn't look like much from down here. It's kind of misty still, but what the fuck did this thing tell me to do here? Okay. This is interesting. I thought I got off too soon. Well, this is going to be interesting. What the hell? Here I was praising it, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, this is going to be perfect. Oh, shit. And it's sitting here, taking me off the freeway for some reason. Must have been traffic, I guess. Ooh, doggo. This is what I get for just punching it into the GPS and saying go. Oh well. Haven't even had my cardo on this whole time. That's probably bad. Whew, it's warm now. Holy crap, let's fucking go. Okay. And here we are.